All right, last thing we're going to talk about is these two different stories here. We've got Spider-Man Superman stuns fans with major creative surprises and also some Mighty Morphin Power Rangers goodness. First of all, we've got the creative team for Spider-Man Superman. Now, I believe the original Superman Spider-Man or Spider-Man Superman was one of these really large comics. Now, this is a facsimile of example of one of these. This is Superman versus Muhammad Ali. Really interesting issue, by the way. I did a whole video on this on my channel if you want to go back and find that. But I believe the original Superman and Spider-Man is in this format. A really big comic. It's one that I would really like to get my hands on. I also have a Batman and Spider-Man comic, which is really cool. I believe this one is from the 90s. It's got Carnage and the Joker teaming up in here, which is insanity. Really cool one as well. But this one in particular, I don't think it's going to be an oversized issue, but it is going to have like a ton of variant covers. Here's some of the new variants that got revealed. We've got Carnage and Jimmy Olsen here. We've got Superman in this, I guess this must be from maybe the Silver Age that I don't know about. He's got like a Superman ship. But then we have Spider-Man, and this I know about, in the Spider-Mobile, which is really cool. I love that cover. This has so many variant covers. It's crazy. We've got Spider-Man, Superman here looking pretty cool. Here we have Spider-Punk and Superboy. Peter Porker, of course, and Crypto. That's a cool cover. We've got this wraparound cover that's kind of blurry, but I blew it up and it has all these characters here. Peter Porker's there again, and Doomsday and Miles Morales. All really cool stuff. This one's great. I think this is a throwback to the original Spider-Man Superman crossover. Let me look at that really quick, actually. So yeah, this is what the original Superman Spider-Man comic looked like. So this cover right here is a homage to that, but I do like this modernization of that old cover. So that's pretty cool. Supergirl and Spider-Gwen, or Ghost Spider, looking amazing here. Spider-Woman, who doesn't get a lot of love over at Marvel, and Supergirl again, I think, or I think that's Supergirl, yeah. So yeah, those are some of the new covers revealed for Spider-Man Superman. I have no idea which ones I'm going to get. There's just too many options, but we also got a look at the creative team for the comic, which is very exciting. We have Brad Meltzer, Brian Michael Bendis, Dan Slott, Jeff Johns, Jason Aaron, Stephanie Phillips, Jeff Loeb, Joe Kelly, and Louise Simonson as the writers. That's an all-star team. Could we ask for better? And then we have art by Pepe Larraz, Marcos Martin, Gary Frank, Russell Dodderman, Todd Knock, Humberto Ramos, Sarah Pacelli, Phil Nato, and Jim Chung. I am so sorry for pronouncing some of those names definitely wrong, but that's the artist lineup, which I think is going to be amazing as well. Really, really, really high-powered writer and artist teams working on this book. So it's really cool that we finally get the official list of creators on this comic book.